Yeah, sorry I haven't made a video here for a bit. I have to apologize. I've been dealing with numerous amounts of stress and whatnot. I'm fighting a lot of things on my own here. So, what's been going on lately with me is I went to court on March 14th. Things didn't go well. There was a lot of things that were done and things that weren't done. Namely, the Charter of Human Rights come involved, and the Criminal Code also comes involved in this. And what I'm saying is, um, under Section 13 of the Human Charter of Rights, cruel punishment, I do believe, or cruel and punishment. If you are convicted, you are not to be deemed what would be called cruel punishment. Now, the fact that Christian Lim of the Alberta Crown Attorney and Alberta Justice sentenced me or forced me into counseling is a big issue with me because he was made aware of my past about being being an Alberta child protection abuse survivor, and precisely what happened with that. And he knew I showed him documentation to prove I was an Alberta child abuse. Um, Sorry, I don't have it on me right now. But he was shown documentation to verify I was an Alberta abused child victim. He was also given other documentation to back this up. Christian Lim and the Alberta Crown Attorney and Alberta Justice ignored this documentation and still enforced counseling. They were also informed of the fact that I was abused by said counselor, and I can verify that. And it was one of the abuses that the Alberta government signed off on when they agreed to a settlement with the Alberta child abuse victims. And you think that Alberta Justice, who defended the abuse, rape, molestation, and the murdering of said children while in their service, would fully understand and fully know about my past due to the fact that they defended and justified the Alberta child protection actions for so long. But yet they had no documentation about my past. I provided the documentation through Lee Percival, duty counsel of the day. And I also informed them of the fact that I was abused by a counselor and I was molested by their counseling. And I would refuse counseling. And the fact that 80% of my failing to comply is on my criminal record are due to the fact that I refused to go to counseling. And hence, if they force me into counseling, the counselor themselves would be, their well-being would be not safe. And my well-being would not be safe. So in order to back up all these issues, I ended up calling the 60 Scoop update line, and there's a wellness for hope, or hope wellness. They provide counseling there. So I got on with them, and they verified my concerns that due to the fact that with a previous counseling in my background, in my past, that's the cause of a lot of mental ill issues with me, especially with counseling, that it would be detrimental, extremely detrimental to my well-being if I was forced into counseling. And the fact that I was forced into counseling alone is a stressful, traumatic issue. that they were concerned and they wanted to talk to me about. Um, I have closed myself off from people now because I am going through so much stress and whatnot, dealing with a lot of things I'm dealing with now. So I'm dealing with that. I also put a complaint in with the Law Society against Christian Lim for violating my rights under Section 13 of the Charter of Human Rights, which is a part of the Constitution of Canada, which is supreme law here in Canada. So it's much like the Constitution down in the United States. It doesn't get trumped by policy and it doesn't get trumped by feelings and whatnot. And I am using the Charter of Rights based by their actions, and I'm forced to go with actions because the whole system is documented by letting me down. They base their charges on a fraudulent restraining order. Now, if Mr. Lim paid attention to any of the evidence that was given to him, he would have seen that the restraining order that was used against me from the individual you can see on my video was under restraining order. Now, this individual put a restraining order against me, and he used the words, word for word, my complaint that was issued against him on March 6th against the property management where I live here. Property management thus gave him, I guess, a warning, or they said, don't do this, and they waved their finger at him. But my complaint was due to the fact that he was stalking me, threatening me, and harassing me. Now, my complaint, word for word, was put on his restraining order. Word for word. And he put it on 12 days after I made it the initial complaint. Leah, don't! And he used it, he used my complaint to the property management for his restraining order, word for word. 12 days before he initially went to the restraining order, he received my complaint from property management. I'm going to let that sink in. Because the Edmonton police, who I'm putting complaints against them and the city for their racist acts due to the fact that Officer Van Dam and the Edmonton police falsified her police report, which you all can see, Lipinski, Burke, and 4232 Van Dam on the police harassment, April 21st incident that's split up into 4 different videos, but can be seen on here. Van Dam falsely called me a terrorist, quote unquote, said I threatened to blow up a government building that just happened to house the Crown Attorney and whatnot, Alberta Justice, in that building. Now, with my criminal record, hence, if I made any threats to a government building, do you know the amount of shit that I would be in? Seriously. To utter threats against a government institution with somebody with my criminal record would immediately have me locked away in the penitentiary, and not even a penitentiary. It'd probably be something worse for a lot longer. I wouldn't see daylight. But yet, I'm falsely accused of being a terrorist. So I contacted CSIS, Canada's equivalent of the CIA, to see if I had any maybe outstanding charges that I never understood about me being a terrorist. Contacted the police, found out if there was anything about me, a warrant for me being a terrorist. My record has no such acknowledgement or anything ever to do with terroristic threats, terroristic actions, or anything terrorist. I might hate a lot of things, but I love Canada. So, that's what I'm fucking dealing with. So I'm dealing with a corrupt racist system that's doing everything to self cover up their situations. And I've dealt with this before. Excuse me. When I launched the Alberta, when I helped start launch the Alberta child welfare, the system would come at me and say, "Oh no!" Everywhere I went, they would say, "No, we can't do this whatever." It was one lawyer at the ELC that actually came straight with me, and he goes, "You know, you're not going to get a lot of help due to the fact that you're looking to sue the government, and that's a big mountain to climb." I climbed that mountain. I conquered that mountain. And now it seems like that mountain is trying to come back at me. Because while all this is going on, I was contacted by Aish. And this is real good funny. This worker here, this Katerina Splice Gasma, is demanding a copy of my unredacted bank statement for 30 days. Now, the issue I have is one Jeanette Radke of Aish stated on the phone, recorded, of course, that they needed this statement to update their services to confirm that the bank was that their checks were being deposited. So I offered a redacted bank statement. Okay? 2 redacted. I fucking covered them up all the way up, except for these 2 lines here. You can see the 2 lines there until the deposit, and everything under is none of their information. How that money gets spent, where that money gets spent, whatnot, is none of their concern. Why should it be their concern? It's my human right to privacy, which is universal. The right to privacy. But due to the fact that I guess I'm low income and disabled, I have no rights and I should not be treated as a person. So they're trying to violate my human rights to privacy because they want to track where my money goes, which I have an issue with. So they're threatening, well, May 1st, they said they're cutting my benefits off on May 1st. So I guess I'm going back to crime in order to fucking survive again. Thank you, fucking Alberta. That's Aish for you. Community Social Services is also the agency that falls, that Child Protection Services falls under. So it's ironic. The same government organization that abused me is now coming back to abuse me by pulling the benefits that I'm entitled to because they abused me originally and disabled me, and now they're pulling it and forcing me back into crime. How is that possible? But anyway, Let's get away from that depression bullshit. Thank you for listening to me, and I appreciate it. I needed to get that all out. I don't have any family or friends, so thank you. So let's get on to the nitty gritty. This here, hold on, is this stuff right here. Hmm. Rockstar. Now, I had to retrieve this from an associate of mine that lent me some money, so he gave me this. The only person that wished me a happy birthday and actually gave me kind of a birthday present. Um, I still owe him for this, so I'm gonna have to figure a way to come up with that. But anyway, this issue. This is Rockstar. It's a nice bud. I do believe it's a nice. I think it's a crossbreed, but it's a hybrid. It's not a bad weed. I think I did a preview on it before. The only reason I'm doing this right now is this comes from a good friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for fucking some years. Not really a friend. He doesn't come to my house. I go anyway. Yeah, he's a friend. Probably the only one I have anywhere, or the only one that I talk to, or try to talk to. I lost a recent one recently last year, and whatnot. This guy also is a friend of mine. Anyway, he recently got looked at for bladder cancer and whatnot, so he's going through a tough time, and I feel kind of bad because I've been dealing with my own shit, and I haven't been able to get out there and talk to him and whatnot. So yeah, I should be there for him, but I have my own shit, and I guess it's kind of selfish of me to be thinking of me, and I should be there for him. So I apologize for him. He said no problem. He goes out fucking, here's for your birthday. I haven't seen you for a bit. Just piece me up, half of whatever, and we'll call the other half present. So that was awesome. I was really hurting for some weed. I haven't smoked it a bit. I was really in a lot of pain, and he came through. So he's a good guy and everything. So he's kind of yeah. But financially, I guess he's gonna start be doing better for himself. So I'm kind of happy for him, and I'm good to see that he's got a dog. And yeah. So this is Rockstar. It's a good weed. It's a nice high, and yeah, you can't go wrong. So if you find any Rockstar, pick it up. It's a good. It's worth it. Now, another thing I would like to get onto is something that's really pissing me off. As a former criminal, I've been a criminal for fucking. I was a criminal for fucking 20 years. I've done a lot of stupid things. I've done a lot of retarded shit. And I've just done some really fucking bad, fucked up shit. But never have I been lazy enough to call people up on the phone and to try to con senior citizens or people of low income out of their money. And I find it rather disgusting. So, all you people that are out there that have senior citizens as grandparents or aunts and uncles, you guys got to sit down and you guys got to have a conversation with them. Number one, let's make this fucking crystal clear. Even though I have my issues with with cops And I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying the bad cops that fucking shouldn't be cops. No matter my issues with those fucking dirty, downright disgusting motherfuckers that shouldn't be fucking cops and they should be fucking ran out, exposed for what they are, and kicked out of the force and fucking kicked out of the community. That's my issue with them. I do not have an issue with the police themselves, except that it's broken, it's corrupt, and blah, blah, blah. So I guess I do. Okay, one of the things I can say with all honesty, no fucking police force is ever gonna call you up to tell you you're under arrest unless you give us money. Okay? No fucking police force will ever call you to tell you you're going to be under arrest unless you give them money. No police force ever will ever demand you to give them money. Get that through your fucking heads, please. I might not like police. I might not respect a lot of police officers or forces, but I will not disparage them and lie and tell you bullshit. I'm too old for that. I don't have much time. I've dealt with a lot of fucking bullshit. So let's repeat that again. No law enforcement. And let's make that clear, not just police forces, no law enforcement. Border Control's not going to call you up and say fucking, and tell you, oh, hey, by the way, we have a package with drugs in it here at the border. Can you give us a call? And then you call them and the fucking, you are expected, they say, oh, well, we'll just let this go away if you give us money. That's bullshit too. Okay? And any fucking time Border Control thinks you're fucking smuggling shit or fucking whatever, they're not going to call you ahead of time and say, hey, excuse us. You know, we just randomly pulled this package that had your name on it that had a fucking, you know, a fucking brick of cocaine of Yale fucking here with your name on it. Would you please give us a call back to confirm this, if this is you or if not you? They find any motherfucking drugs under your name, you can guarantee they will want to speak to you face to face about their concerns. They're not going to call you ahead of time. Okay? No police force, law enforcement agency ever is going to call you ahead of time to tell you you're under arrest or to give them money. Okay? No matter how fucking corrupt, incompetent they are, they will not stoop to that fucking low-life fucking bullshit. So all those phone calls you get where it says there's drugs at the border, those are bullshit. You just wipe them, record them, report them, do whatever you fucking do. But you people got to go to your elderly family. I don't have elderly family, so I'm just telling you from experience. No police force, law enforcement is going to phone you up and fucking demand money from you or tell you there's fucking something like drugs at the border with your name on it. But if you give them a call, something can be worked out. No. The cops will talk to you face to face about those kind of issues. They're not going to fucking phone ahead of time to fucking have you fit them in their schedule. No matter who you are. They're not. Okay? So, please explain this to your elderly parents. And the other scam that I've been hearing a lot of elderly been falling for is that they get a muffled call from a supposed loved one that says, I'm in jail, I need money right away. Once again, you are getting this straight from the mouth. Can't ask for any better fucking experience than this guy right here, okay? At no fucking time, if somebody is in custody, will they say fucking come and bring me cash or wire me cash or whatnot? If an individual is in custody, you will know about it through the phone call right off the bat. It depends what custody they're in. If they're at the police station, they get a phone call where they fucking definitely should not be calling you from a police station. Their first phone call should be to a lawyer. That lawyer will contact you. But at no time will that lawyer say, fucking give me money. Well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. But they're not going to say, give us money in order to, whatnot. A lawyer is a lawyer. He can't fucking do that. He can advise, he can tell you they're in there, but he doesn't, he can't demand money from you. Number 2, if somebody's in custody, if they're saying for bail, you do not give them bail. Every fucking court has a bail option, and at no time at these bail offices will they require you to send them money through shady fucking wire transfers. You will be required to go to said bail and talk to them. Now, how they do it is up to them, but at no time at that bail will they personally call you and say that fucking you have to go to a wire transfer and wire them money. If somebody is in custody, you will be instructed through somebody that's in the court system or through that individual, because once he's in jail, he'll have to call you collect. And that phone call is recorded. And he'll have to tell you where to go to get said bail, or to get bail money, and to go where? To that bail office in the courthouse to get them out of bail. Do you understand? At no time will you be required to wire money. You will have to go in person to a bail office or to the courthouse to bail said loved one out if they're in jail. And if they say they're fucking injured or whatnot, that kind of bullshit, and they're in the hospital and they need bail and whatnot, if they are truly in the hospital and they are in bail, in jail or whatnot, you will once again have a visit from 2 officers of said law district knocking at your door. If it was true. So if a loved one's fucking phones you and says, oh, I'm in jail, you got to send me money, tell them to enjoy it and hang up. If you get a loved one that fucking says, from a call that says, will you accept said collect call from, and it'll say what correction institution they are in, you accept it. They'll fucking tell you, oh, I need bail, grandma, uncle, whatever. Can you bring me bail down to such and such courthouse tomorrow between such and such times or whatnot? At no time will you have to wire money or get cash and fucking whatnot. The only time you'll ever have to get cash is when you're at, unless they contacted you with said phone call and you went to court to their fucking show cause, which is the first court, fucking the show cause to get out. If you were there, they wouldn't even ask you for cash. They would just say, go to the bail and pay the bail there. Okay? That's how it works here in Canada. I'm not sure about in the United States, but I'm pretty sure that fucking if anything has to deal with bail, they're not going to tell you to fucking wire money to them. I'm sure you'll have somebody like Dog the Bounty Hunter or some bounty hunter showing you up at your door saying such and such is in jail. They said you're fucking, you can get the money. Let's have a talk. You will deal with them in face to face. You understand? At no time will there be required shady money transfers to somewheres. You know what I'm saying? So please share this with your elderlies. Let's save some time because you know what? I really hate being looked at or fucking hearing these punk ass criminals that aren't even criminals. They're just thieves stealing from fucking older fucking people. Let's get the awareness out there. The cops aren't going to do anything. They're not going to tell you about any awareness. They're just going to tell whatever. So share this information with any elder, if anybody you love and whatnot. Make sure that they don't get whatever. And I hope to do another upbeat, better video. And thank you for your time and take it easy.